Good morning, everyone. On today's tutorial, I will take you through the installation of easyEDA, and I will take you through the menu of easyEDA, the interface, how you can work with the interface, and as well as we'll do a project on simulation. So we'll have an AC to DC converter with voltage regulation. So it's going to be very exciting. So let us start. So once you go, in order to download easyEDA, you have to go to this website called easyEDA.com. So once you are on that website, there are two options. You can actually use easyEDA online without downloading the desktop client. So you can see here we have easyEDA designer. Once you click here, you'll be prompted with the same interface as desktop client, but once you go to download, you have the desktop client. So let us click download. However, it's very recommended that you download the desktop client because it has got some extra features that you can work with, and it also works according to the PC that you're working with. So if you have that PC, it's very important that you use easyEDA to take advantage of that PC. So easyEDA comes in different file formats. You can see that we have easyEDA for Windows, for Linux, and as well as Mac. So on there, it comes in two flavors. We have the Pro Edition and we have the easyEDA Standard. So the Pro Edition has got extra features and extra simulation tools. However, the standard version has got simple tools that you can kickstart yourself with. But for this course, the standard edition is enough for us, and as well as it's free. So in order to have to download, you can download for 64-bit with this link, or the 32-bit with this link. Once you download, it will give you the installation wizard to install your easyEDA software. So if you go below here, you can see the features that the Professional or the Standard Edition doesn't have. So if you install and open easyEDA, this is the page that you are welcomed with. So the first thing is for you to register. So you have to register. When you click register, you'll be prompted with a new window, and in that new window you can put your email, username, or password, or you can sign in with Google. Once you download easyEDA, you'll be prompted to this screen. So what you need to do is to sign up or register if you don't have an account with easyEDA. So at the top right corner, you see two buttons, login or register. So since mine have already registered, it's automatically login. So you'll be prompted with this screen. So this screen has got different sections. So the top sections, it has got options that you can work with. File, you can create a new project or open a project, or open files from OTM Designer, Ego, or KiCad. You can also go on advanced section. So on advanced section, you can have extensions, you can do document recovery if you lost some documents. So this software works online, so it means you are safe, your documents are saved online. You can also have shortcut settings to see how you can work with shortcuts on your PC. And the help section, you have tutorials as well to work with the tutorials. On this side panel to your left, you have project panel. So in project panel, you see the project you have worked with. I have 36 projects that I've worked with. And you can also see on the common library, you can see common tools that you can work with. The new updated version has got other extra components, so make sure you update your easyEDA as soon as possible. So on library section, you have a prompted window. So this prompted window has got different libraries that you can work with. with easyEDA. So easyEDA has got a print of libraries online, so everything that you want you can find it on easyEDA. So on LC parts and JLC PCB, these are companies web pages. Once you click, you'll be taken to their web page. On LCSE, this website, you can use it to buy components, so they are very cheap. If you go on your LCPCB, this is a company that you will use to fabricate your PCBs. So we'll see how you can send orders to this company later on. And on support, you can press support to contact the customer service, so easyEDA, or see the documentation of their software. So if anything you're finding problems to work around with, make sure you check their support page. There's a good documentation. Once you click the link to that, you can see the tutorial of creating the update option in their support page. So on the center screen, so these are shortcuts to the things that we have talked about before. So you can see you can use this button to create a new project, or you can try the Pro Edition and buy the Pro Edition. And you can see tutorials, videos, user forums to talk with your friends and whatnot on or ask questions on easyEDA. To your right, you can see that there are notifications. So those are not relevant in this course as well, but we are mainly focusing on these two sections: the standard mode and the change to simulation mode. So if you click on change to simulation mode, your window will change and will take you to simulation mode. So if you want to go back to standard mode, just click here and you go back to standard mode as well. So in standard mode, it's where we are going to create our PCB, but in this section we focus on simulation mode. So once you click simulation mode, you'll be prompted with a different set of tools that you use in your simulation mode. So since we are in simulation mode, let us create the voltage regulator that we want. So let us create a new project by clicking the new project button. So you can just write 5 watts voltage regulator and click enter. But before that, you can see that you can write description of your project that you're working with, so that you can know what your project is all about. But in this section, we are not going to light anything. So click save, and you'll be taken to a schematic sheet window. So you can rename the title of your sheet to 5 watts lake, and click enter. You can see that the date is the current date, and you can name your company as well by just double clicking and write Idealab. Click enter. And click enter. So once you do that, go to the commonly library and start choosing the parts that are relevant in your simulation. So first of all, you need a voltage source. So on this voltage source, click the drop down arrow to choose V sign. So V sign is AC. So we want to convert from AC to DC, so which is realistic. And once you have done that, we want a rectifier. So we have a rectifier here, full bridge rectifier. Click it and paste it on your sheet as well. So you just click and click it on your sheet. So if you want to release the component, just right click on your mouse or touchpad. So in this case, what you need to do is to collect your voltage regulator. So we're using 780405. which is a 5-volt regulator. So tap that voltage regulator and place it here. So a realistic way to come up with a voltage regulator, AC to DC converter, you need to have a transformer. So you need to step down the voltage that you're working with according to the operating voltages of the diodes. So let us just have a transformer here, a basic transformer. You click that transformer, you put it here and release. Let me just zoom in a little. So in order to zoom, you just have to click this icon and click, right click without releasing in order to have the hand tool. So in this case, we want to connect the components. In order to do that, you click the wire tool here, from this part. Once you do that, you start connecting. So you go to the tip of that component and it will prompt you to connect a junction. So you connect this one, this end, the transformer, and to the rectifier. So I believe that you have some basic knowledge on electrical components to this area. So you also connect this end. So let's just connect here to the input of our voltage regulator and just select the trace and click delete. Press W to have the wire tool. Click here and click on this part as well. And to the output, okay, we'll talk about the output later on. But in order to have this working, you need to have the ground port. So you click on ground and you connect the ground at this end. So in these areas as well, you have ground system. So you will connect to that end as well. So I would recommend that you have another ground here, which is different from this one. The reason being is that you don't want these grounds to connect with each other, because you're working with DC and AC. So make sure that these grounds are separate. Otherwise, you have a noise in your circuit. So once you've done that, you will need to have parasitic capacitors, electrolyte capacitors, to decouple your circuit or to filter your circuit. So you click this capacitor here, electrolyte capacitor, you connect to this end, and we'll add another one at the output as well. So we'll also need to measure our voltage. So in order to do so, you select a multimeter, then paste it here. To release it, right click the positive side of the output to the positive side of the multimeter and the negative side to the ground. Once you do that, you are good to go. So before we simulate the circuit, we will need to change some parameters. So you click this voltage supply and you change the amplitude to 230 volts. Once you do that, you are working with 230 volts as mana, and click enter. You go to the transformer. So the transformer is 2-to-1 ratio. It means the 230 volts will be divided into half, and you have less voltage to work with the diodes. And in here, you just need to check this one and just put 10 microfarads. So in order to put 10 microfarads, just double click the 1U and change to 10 microfarads. Click enter. So that's here. So these capacitors are good in every circuit to filter the voltage that you're working with. So as far as we are concerned, this circuit is good to go. So you have to click Ctrl S to save and click the play button in order to simulate. Hello guys, so we have shift from easyEDA. I'm using Multsim to do the simulation. The reason being is that easyEDA server has crashed and I'm getting gateway timeouts. So I've just prompted it to Multsim, and it's the same circuit. So we are using a AC supply, a transformer, so it's 3 to 1, so it's a step down transformer, a rectifier, some capacitors to decouple the circuit, a load of 1 kilo ohms, so that we can get voltage potential difference at this area, and a voltage regulator which is 5 volts, so it's 7805. So it's the same circuit. So once we click simulation here, we can double click this multimeter and be able to visualize the voltages on the output. So you can see that the voltage at this section is 5 volts. It's approximately 5 volts. So that's it. In the next section on PCB designing, I will teach you how to get this circuit in Multsim. So Multsim is a paid software, but I will share with you a link where you can get this software for free. So thank you very much for being attentive to this course. Make sure you subscribe, like, and share my videos. See you next time.